What's up, traders? Here, back with another review for US30 and Gold here with Tapped In Academy. Let's get to it. First things first, we're going to start off with looking at gold. Gold is once again on to some things. But let's go to our weekly real quick here because I'm kind of tired of saying the same thing when it comes down to gold. We're still within this same range on the weekly here, just congested. We go down to our daily as well too. If you want to look at it, we can see like we kind of have like a funnel action going here, more like a wedge. Like it's not breaking this high. It might end up having to fall at some point in time here, but yeah, we're still trading within this range, which is very unfortunate. And let's go down to our 4-hour as well too. Because pretty much with our 4-hour, we had this downward trend. All right, you can see this trend line right here. Trend line is completely broken with this huge extension. So we can probably see maybe a retest or a pullback onto said trend line here, which would be pretty cool. See something like this. What if we started from up there? Wow, that's even nicer. That makes even more sense. So it looks like we already got that pullback and break. Maybe we'll get a pullback into one of these zones here. And we might get a little bit of play action. So these were originally areas of sells. Now they're going to be converted to areas of buys. Buy. What did I just do? Alright, here we go. Yeah, so I'm going to look for price to go ahead and retrace into these zones here and potentially look for some more buy opportunity. If we are going to go ahead and target something, I think we're going to target the 3400 range, 34,000, yeah, 3400, and then 3435 after that would be the next high. But first target would end up being this right here, that 3400. But I would love to see it pull back into one of these buy zones and hop into a nice long position. And that's 520 points. Okay, guys, like it's totally doable over the course of 2 days. We already got this nice strong bullish pressure that's happening on the 4-hour. So very, very possible. And this is pretty much what I'm looking at here on gold. So if you guys have any questions about this, by all means, go ahead and shoot me a message on Instagram. You'll see a bunch of links down below where you can reach out to me. But most importantly, reach out to me in the Discord because you're going to have access to 7-day free trading with us, 7 days. So you can be able to ask me questions in the live markets as I'm breaking these things down in the live markets. But let's go ahead and move on to US of 30. All right, let's go ahead and go to our weekly real quick here because weekly wise we are, well, all time frames. We broke all-time highs here, which is very interesting. We had a double top, and we have a break. Excuse me. Now we have a break on this one as well too after just making this bullish engulfment. So I can very well so see this being a strong zone for us to pull back into just from our weekly. And even on our weekly here, we've already pulled up and did our thing off of that. After that, I want to see it probably pull back into still this zone. If we can get some selling on this, that would relieve some pressure. Let's go down to our 4-hour as well too. 4-hour wise, we had this fair value gap right here. Clean some of this up. We had this fair value gap right here that got played off of, and then we got completely engulfed. So let's go ahead and mark that off as well too, just in case price wants to come back to that. We'll just call it a buy zone. And then let's go ahead and drop down to our 1-hour as well. Yeah, we need to see some pullbacks. Some pullbacks would be nice. We get another one right here as well too. I like this mitigation that we have right here. This mitigation, this fair value gap lines up with this mitigation, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, some pullbacks and potential buys into the zone. It's crazy that both of these are just so bullish right now, but it kind of is what it is. We got to trigger what we see, and we'll just go from there. But once again, if you guys have any questions or need anything, by all means, reach out to me online or in the Discord, and I'll help you guys out from there. But until next time, peace out, trade safe, and happy profits. Peace.